for the Alisa, but maybe he's been cooking something in the background, you know what I mean?
I think they're looking for a blind pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
This is going to be interesting because
I want to bet on Alisa Lars.
well, that's likely. That's their mains, right? But there's a reason the blind pick exists because maybe they're thinking. You called it, right? All of that for what we expected.
I've been in this game for a long. I know sometimes you're just trying to mind game your opponent.
It's literally just
be like, maybe they think I'm gonna. All right.
Yeah, what character do I have in the back pocket?
Bro, we just come back to neutral, bro.
Yeah, literally. All right, all that build up for what we expected. It's going to be Lars versus Alisa. Keeping it honest, we're on Yakushima.
Hey, don't let your opponent mind game you in blind picks, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pro tip.
Amazing. All right, back one homing check. Going to need that with Alisa's sideward movement. There it is, goes to it again.
Think about it, this is crazy. We've got one of the best Japanese players and one of the best Pakistani players playing down here in Melbourne.
Yeah, and so early. So early. All right, big trade. Nobi running in, going to get that free little stomp and enforce the mix with a running one. There's that back one again.
Super strong. They are loving that right now. Covers so much range in every direction and gets you a nice mix. But here, DAWOOD had that on lock, gets the rage art, and should be able to close out this round.
That did a lot of damage very quickly, by the way. Yeah. I swear he had half his life bar a second ago. But yeah, DAWOOD able to take it.
Both of these characters, super fast tempo and absolutely melt health bars.
Very quickly, just checking with that fast mid. DAWOOD is going to retaliate with the power crush and enforce that new dual boot transition.
Going for it. Do it again. Do it again. Oh. Third time's a charm, go for the mid.
Yeah, and why not go for that low now? On its own, only -12, can't even low parry it because it's a chainsaw. And look at Nobi's life, it's all gone from it.
A lot of transitions here. Back one trying to keep DAWOOD in check. Ducking, fuzzy ducking in his face.
Oh, that's going to be big. The heat dash conversion with rage on the table. We might see it. Is he going to spend it? Because look, DAWOOD has the heat available.
Okay, very nice. Again, still going to survive this one for sure. Actually, now I say that, hold on. Game-defying things are going to happen.
Yeah, I know, reverse curse.
I think with the scaling, yep, there we go. Who's game? Who's going to come in? Who's going to press what? Nice block into the unfortunate option there. Did not work out as he had originally planned.
Yeah, he used that first hit only. It does have a string with a high that you can launch punish, and I think that's what DAWOOD was looking for. Nobi kept it simple, though, one hit only.
And I think, again, he was counterplaying what he expected DAWOOD's counterplay to be.
Yeah, these mind games, there's levels.
Some gameplay lasagna.
Literally. All right, big combo. Yeah.
All right, just dashing at him. Again, he's got some bootleg Mishima opportunities there.
All right, Nobi was very quick to closing that round, but look at that perfect block punish. He was so ready to convert with a launcher there. And Nobi gets there in the end, but DAWOOD was cooking there, man. That heat engager could have led to something huge, but I think a big mistake.
Taking the lead. Look for that back four. Now, on normal hit now, you can get the extended animation and get a whole ton of damage, so he definitely wants to hit those.
Mixing them up, forcing that crouch and a big counter hit for Can DAWOOD keep the pressure going, goes for the counter hit check at range.
Ducking in his face, going for that shoe shine. He's like, I'm wearing heels, I don't need them shine.
I just got him clean.
And big swipe activating his heat. The chainsaws are out. Catch him out of the air. What did he press? I'm not sure.
Yeah, look, maybe tried to fly away, fly to the side maybe, but heat burst, a great response there, going to cover a lot. And it's set up Nobi. Well, the lightning on the whiff. The assist.
It's made out of metal, right? It's just like a lightning rod.
I know. The assist from the sky. Oh, but that's going to be a huge whiff punish for DAWOOD.
Has rage as well, though will scale heavy, might be able to make something happen here.
Yeah, look, you got to keep it simple. Anything to kill, and the best part is if it doesn't kill, you at least chop off all that recoverable life. Very important. But that should be more than enough. DAWOOD, all right. Both players on the first game point.
All right, let's get it going. Starts off trying to track.
Spikes him down. It's just going to be mixes now. Lars going in and out of different stances. That limited entry mix being utilized here.
He's spinning, just had some red cordial.
Yeah.
Nice
Sugar rush.
Yep. Activates that heat. Gonna get a nice combo here. And again, clicking, the time is ticking down as well in these combos. So again, we get these situations where these long combos will help with timers. Activates that heat, trying to fight back, recovering a bunch of health.
And now, yeah, Nobi has to work a little bit harder to chop off a bit of extra life that DAWOOD just got. That power crush, yeah, good idea, but he picked a quick recovering move, so he's not going to get much for it. And he burns it, the full string into the heat dash again. We saw a hit earlier off a whiff punish.
Again, we're down to 10 seconds, and I was mentioning the time, and it has come to roost. It's come to play here. 5 seconds left.
There's not long. The down forward 1-1, and Nobi gonna opt to close it out with some buttons. Gets there over the line, just very oppressive against and the down forward 1-1, the new string, just giving so much more pressure for him to close it out there, utilizing that change.
We got Kasim here giving some tips to DAWOOD.
Yeah, what a player to be getting advice from. Gotta remember, yeah, you got this for a minute. He doesn't need it. Just a quick tidbit. Could be, you know, sometimes the simplest things you hear can change everything for you.
Literally be, hey, drink water. All right, thanks, fam.
Yeah, legit. Anything to help. Doesn't have to be overcomplicated. Keep it simple. We're going over to the Clive stage. Characters staying the same. DAWOOD sticking it out with Alisa.
Well done fire at the moment. With Nobi and DAWOOD fighting it out.
Low blocked. And he tried to enforce the chainsaws, but even on hit, Nobi saw it coming, mashed out of it. Just enforcing the mix here.
He's just moving forward, refuses any retreat. But there we go. DAWOOD finds his opportunity, gets some heat, looking for a big return. Maybe getting close to a wall. This is a perfect situation for her, and trying to go for the whiff punish like he did before.
It was just
working this time.
It was such a weird situation, and unfortunately, the move he used very unsafe, and DAWOOD's so ready for that, hop kicking that, and he's going to take round one, keeping it safe. Rage Art again, flying.
We're going to have mind-blowing Rage Art here.
Literally. Explosion.
And we're back at it. So game 2, round 1 goes to DAWOOD. But Nobi still in a pretty significant lead so far. Gets a slam down. No low hit there. Couldn't get a punish.
Yeah, look, the sidestep spike has been putting in a lot of work for Nobi. It's a great pressure starter because he's able to get a free hit, which sets up another mix-up on the Oki. So it's been a go-to for him, using that running one now. And the thing that Nobi's really doing well is there's a lot of situations where he's getting true plus frames, but he's willing to transition into limited entry for a better mix-up.
And we did see the electric of coming from the sky there. And with DAWOOD as well. There's a lot of times where you see Alisa players always go for chainsaws, but we're seeing DAWOOD being very, very comfortable, not bringing them out all the time, like as we're seeing right now, and just kind of letting it rock until he needs them.
Yeah, you're right.
He likes the toolset of not having it to initiate and then goes in.
Yeah, he's not relying on it. A lot of the damage is actually coming from like great reads and whiff punishment.
The fundamentals, man.
There it is. Look, sidestep, whiff punish, and now you get the right to use the chainsaws off the heat engage, and he's going to get a big heat dash combo for that.
Going to be heavy and does have rage in the pocket.
Over to the wall, but just a little too far to get the wall combo. Nobi been given a lifeline, and heat smash going to close it out. Nobi now 1 round away from taking out the set against a very strong player, DAWOOD.
Very, very strong. They've both come a long way to get here, and you know, with visas and everything, like DAWOOD and the other Pakistani players, it's a big struggle and a big deal to be here, so they're going to do their best. Let's see if we can make this comeback. But Nobi, I mean, just another day in the office, perhaps.
Yeah.
Doing this for longer than a lot of these players have been born.
Yeah, the transition to Lars, man, paying off big. You know, years of that Dragunov experience, but transitioning back to that Lars now, we know he's ever strong, and it's looking very good for him. But DAWOOD now, the comeback needs to be now.
Really trying to pick up the tempo here and just, you know, cut him to like 1,000 cuts right now. He needs to make something happen. He can't afford any mistakes, and the dive in to close out like a stick blender or something. So 2 rounds apiece on game 2. Somebody's going to lose his bracket now, or we're going to game 3.
Yeah, do or die for DAWOOD now. Very confident. We saw that down 3 at the start of the round, but not going to matter. Nobi's going to take all that pressure back with the big mid counter hit, but unfortunately, oh, never mind. I was about to say combo drop. I think that was a setup.
Oh, just got him trying to duck there.
Down forward 2 though, the extension from the stance, tracking DAWOOD. We're going to get to the flaming wall.
With Lars' wall carry, it's like a travel agent. He has specialized in that for quite some time. Gets that hit at the end. Heavy one too. Not looking good for DAWOOD. Can he make something happen? A little bit of health, and he has rage chipping away. Nobi just waiting for an opportunity. Down 4 for the 3rd time. Another one.
Again. Do it again. There's a string. He's still got the heat. It's now similar live lead through those pokes. It's going to be one guess for DAWOOD. Time ticking down. 6 seconds left. Nobi, he just can't seem to kill him. He goes for the mid, but a clutch block. There's only 2 seconds left, but Nobi, the running 3, enough to scam the timer, is going to take it 2-0 over DAWOOD Sikandar.
So close, and that was That was so. That's it's a heartbreaker in that sometimes you can see it's really he's feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Big weight on his shoulders. He still is in. He knows what is in store for him on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to work through that, and he most definitely can. We could see him come back. They're gonna have a run back later in the tournament, and it may go the other way. But right now, Nobi in form with that Lars knows what.